Welcome to Beaux-Arts. I decided to do a full video on this one, regardless of how I end up feeling about it, just because, yeah, I didn't see many people, at least on YouTube, at the time of recording this, that had sat down with it, so wanted to have a peek. I'll read you guys the description. Beaux-Arts is a surreal horror adventure game about being held prisoner by the residents of a countryside estate. Trapped in an arbitrary and nightmarish system of justice, you must explore the grounds and try to convince the family and staff to let you out alive. Sounds cool to me. I think, I think this sounds like it could be kind of interesting, so let's new game it. We're gonna do camera relative controls. I actually don't know, does this game have... Oh, it might. It just might. I was like, does this support controllers? I'm good with mouse and keyboard, I think, for this, but might change my mind when I get in there. Evening approaches. The road unfamiliar. So this demo is part of October Next Fest 2025, and I'm going to be doing a special, different kind of video for most of the Next Fest demos that I've been checking out. But this one, we're giving a full attention. Highlight nearby objects. Well, I guess this doesn't count. A derelict road sign. It displays no message that could clarify its purpose. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got a jaunty little stride here. We power walk on weekends. Oh! The body is fresh, as yet undisturbed by insects or carrion. But the eyes, like those of a portrait, appear to stare at you. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Oh, we got an inventory? I got a wallet. Let's look at it. No? Okay. Menu? So yes, tank controls are available if you prefer tank controls. You pick up a lighter, it feels strangely heavy in your hand. Uh-oh. I feel like a lot of the demos I've played have had at least like one little typo in them. It's not a big deal. It's just something to, you know, keep an eye out for as you're making your final script passes. Ooh. Part of me wants to go wandering into the hedges, but I don't think I will. What is this supposed to be? Oh. Oh, interesting. Oh. Wait. No run just as of yet. Which I think is okay. We're trying to get through this very deliberately. Hey there. What were you eating? It looks to be an organ of some kind. There's no evidence of where or what it came from. I see. Is that just legs? It does appear to be just legs. Huh. Oh. Wait a minute. Best try the front door first. No need to seem suspicious.
Oh, what if I want to see what if I am suspicious? What if I am a suspicious guy? Suspiciously power walking through your gardens. I would say this is the front door. Yep. Well, back I go. Oh. Was that door unlocking, or was it this door unlocking? Oh, hi, groundskeeper.
Does this look like a probable park to you?
Tell him that you're lost.
Clearly. Where exactly are you headed?
I was supposed to meet somebody nearby.
That town have a name?
Oh, I clicked too fast. It starts with the letter B.
Well, there's Hannibal, about 5 miles out. At least that has a B in the name. Or maybe Pointier's in the opposite direction if you made some kind of phonetic mix-up between B and P. But it'll make it easier for you. The road here goes east to west. Pick a direction and you have a 50% chance of getting lucky.
Can someone drive me?
At the moment, no. I never learned how to drive. The chauffeur's off for the night. Miss Jones will be busy for dinner for a while yet. And the family here aren't exactly good Samaritan, capital G, capital S types, so it's not even worth asking.
Could I... You got a map.
I'm not gonna ask to stay the night.
Not unless you want to consult the 19th century
Topographical maps in the library. Frankly, I don't even know the surrounding area very well myself. This property is where I live and work, eat, and sleep. The timing on this is really good for if I were reading it on my own, less so for doing voices. There's not much need to go elsewhere. Not much elsewhere to go around here. Could I stay?
Can't do that, sorry. The family doesn't allow uninvited guests.
I could pay.
Whatever you're prepared to offer won't make a difference. The family doesn't like to be bothered, and they won't take kindly to me letting you bother them.
Okay. I'll leave, it's okay.
Listen, you seem like a decent sort, so I'll be honest with you. They can fire me at any point for any reason or for no reason at all. So I just have to follow the rules, and the rules don't give me much leeway to help you out.
But you know, best of luck and all that.
Sure.
Oh.
Trapped. Fumbling for an exit.
Oh. I think we might have gotten our night stay here. Ah, okay, that's the kind of highlighting it does. It's just like kind of lights it up a little bit. I was thinking of other games where, like, it puts icons on them. There's a... Excuse me? There's a bottle of heavy-duty solvent on the top shelf, but you can't reach it. Can I try this door? Oh, it opened. I actually didn't expect that. You hear voices coming from downstairs. Will he be at the soiree on Friday? Oh, God, don't even ask me about it. Why? What happened? I mentioned offhand to your father that he was interested in buying that Prometheus painting in the living room. A good price, too, but...
What's going on in here?
Oh, The Adventures of M. Dupont, Gentleman Thief. I feel like this is probably going to tell me something about the stuff, but I don't... I'm good. If it were one page, sure.
Say, Diego, in your philosophy studies, did you ever read much of Friedrich Schiller?
No, sir. I never got much into the German romantics.
Oh, but you really should. I've just been reading Schiller's Letters on Aesthetic Education. Well, some of it is above my head. But the basic idea is quite profound. In essence, he argues that true freedom can only be achieved through beauty. And therefore, the moral function of art is to approach the beautiful, capital B, in a way that unites all reason and sentiment.
Yes, it's definitely an interesting way to think about beauty. I guess I just tend to be a little more wary about trying to do ethics by way of aesthetics. Like, I'm all for beauty, but if you're a slave toiling away in the fields listening to Mozart isn't going to set you free.
Well, of course, that's a different matter in cases of extreme deprivation.
Am I getting this because I clicked on the door?
But it's not as though art replicates ethics. It just helps lead us towards the path of goodness, capital G, so that we may recognize and eradicate the evils of slavery and the like.
I bet there's somebody who really hates that I do that. It would definitely be nice if that were the case. Can I open this door? The door is locked. Okay, so I didn't actually try the door. Maybe I have to read the Prometheus stuff. Well, I can look at that. Peter Neves the Younger and Franz Franken III, interior of a Gothic church at night, 1660. Narcís Diaz de la Peña Forcín, 1874. Narcís or Narcisse? I would say Narcís, but I've actually not seen that name when attached to Spanish. So. Okay, the book's the only thing I can look at. So something about Prometheus. Something's carried at all times on the Baron's person. Modified key to the mechanism. 20 feet above their heads. So key, presumably. I got to find key. Might require 2 parts. Oh, that's the same. That's the same painting. Okay. Well, let's go this way. Nice little radiator. Ooh, music room. I can only interact with this. A musical gathering at the court of the Elector Karl Albrecht of Bavaria, 1730 or whatever that said. Oh, it did not take me out of it. It's rusted shut. Approaching the hinge open, the state would make too much noise. Okay. So I gotta find something for the hinge, which is probably the solvent. So we need to find... I'm just not allowed to go that way, huh? So I need to find a way to get the solvent down. And then we can use it... I can't... Okay. Is there really nothing in here? Yeah? Okay. Didn't notice anything else. Can't go in those rooms. Well, this is where I started. All right. Well, let's double check that I didn't just not see a stepladder or something in here. Now I wish I had at least a bit of a jog that I could lean into. Huh. Oh, did you hear that?
Hear what? It sounded like a creaking or something. Everything creaks in this house. Too damn old, if you ask me. Yes, I suppose.
Okay. As if the game's like, you don't want to run, okay? I don't think you understand. You don't want... I can't do anything in here. Oh, wait. This! Da-da! I didn't notice it when I highlighted stuff. I just saw the book. Alright, we can get the solvent. And then we can open the suitcase. Okay, I have to hit tab. Take the bottle of industrial solvent. The instructions say it works on rust.
Thank you.
Brand name Rhino.
Tough on rust. Rust Rhino. I half expected there to be like somebody like chilling at the end of the hall. I would have shouted, even though I was expecting it. Okay. Oh, do I have to be closer? Mayhap. There we go. The solvent reacts immediately, dissolving a majority of the rust. Well, let's get this open. You find a small triangular file inside and pick it up. Can I... Do I use the file as a lockpick? Or as like part of a lockpicking maneuver? I'm confused as to why I can go into the bathroom, but there doesn't seem to be anything to interact with. Like maybe I have to hide there later? I don't know. Yeah, I know. Okay, apparently that's not what we do. What am I gonna use the file on then? What do I use this file for? I just had it again. No, it didn't sound like that. Now the question is, did I get sneak in here? Or what? Like, what is going on? There's the creek. Again, I have expected there to be somebody there. Just had a thought. Did I leave the music room too hastily? I was gonna say... Like, what if I was supposed to, like, file off part of this music stand or something? I also have a lighter, obviously. It's like, maybe I could shine it around and try to spot something? Oh, I feel very silly. I feel like there's something I am missing that is obvious. Prometheus. 100 francs without so much as a set of lockpicks. Brought a yellow lock. If I file down all the teeth on my key to the level of the lowest pin, then inserted this modified key partway into the lock mechanism, then all I had to do was lightly strike the key into place with a mallet. But I haven't found something to be my key, you know? I tried this door, right? Yeah, I can't try this door. Oh, I can. Oh. I thought I couldn't. I misinterpreted before. Tuesday. Oh, thank you. Tuesday. Already mailed memoir. Meet with V about investment portfolio. Finalize guest list for reunion dinner. No response from AS. Wednesday. Met donation. Carthusian monk documentary. Verdant Latinate etymology. Latinate? Latinate. Handyman visit to install new lock. Noon? Question mark. Replace backup key from behind Icarus. Well, this looks like it could be Apollo, God of Light. Yeah, I gotta find Icarus. Wherever. I'm gonna say it might not be the worst idea to have like just the tiniest little HUD element pop up. Along with the highlighting. Sorry, what was that? That went by so fast. Ah! Allegory of sacred and profane love. Okay. Alright, so I need to find Icarus. I don't know if I've noticed a painting that I definitely thought was Icarus, but surely we can find it. Is that... Hang on. It just says the throne room. For some reason it makes me think of... what is it called? The Heritage or whatever it is in Russia? Twice. We've got the Portico. Ah! Sometimes I click again thinking it hasn't taken yet. Oh! Landscape with the Fall of Icarus. Okay, I got the key. Alright, so. Okay. File down the key. Amazing. Okay. Now, theoretically, I should be able to use this to get out of here. The bump key slides into the lock. Now I just need something to strike it. That's true. He did say mallet. I mean, couldn't we just use the... No? I do like when we slide across the floor. They're like, we got you. Where the balls? Do I find something? I was all like, and we're golden. Another door I thought I couldn't open. Wait, what? I really thought I couldn't open it. I guess I just wasn't close enough. There's the hammer we needed. Well, let's double check the other side as well while we're at it. Just painting a door. Okay. I can go in here too. Okay. Can I take anything? Or is this like nothing? Because I don't see anything to interact with. Maybe this is a nothing room, kind of like the bathroom. Which makes the bathroom being a nothing room makes it feel less weird. By me playing adventure games. It's about right.
I still like them.
Are we here to steal Prometheus or what? Or are we really just here because we're lost? Hands up, asshole. I don't know who's saying this. Trial, justice, punishment. These slides are great. Oh, it's security chief.
I'm asking a fucking question here.
I came to ask for directions, I think.
Oh, directions is it? That's the oldest trick in the book. I'll find out what you were really up to, and when I do, I swear to God, I'll drive the sword of justice through your guts.
Alright, coming on a little strong here. Tell them to call the police and let them sort it out. Yeah, let's do that.
I bet you like that, wouldn't you? Tell the police a little sob story about the big scary man being mean to you.
Maybe?
Then get your rat-faced lawyer to let you off on a technicality. But guess what? I'm tired of people like you getting away with shit like this. It makes me sick.
Get away with what, my dude?
So I'm gonna run this investigation myself. I'm gonna lead the trial, and I will decide the punishment you deserve.
I'm not gonna say anything else.
Are you listening to me?
Sure, I'm nodding.
Good, then I'm gonna ask you some simple questions, and you better not give me any more bullshit answers. How'd you enter the property?
I actually don't know. I came from the garden, though.
What time was this?
Late afternoon.
Diego told me he met you in the garden. What happened there?
He asked me to leave.
What did you do after you entered the house?
I was looking for a way out, but I couldn't find one.
Why did you steal the red lighter I found in your pocket?
I found it by the side of the road. Thought it was junk.
That's a gold line Hermé lighter. It's worth more than everything else in your pockets combined. You want me to believe that you just picked it up by accident?
I didn't look at it very carefully when I picked it up.
I can't tell if you're full of shit or just a bigger dumbass than I thought. Whatever, we can come back to this point later.
My Hermé lighter.
Final question. Did you tell anyone that you were coming here?
It feels like it would be smart to say yes. But we weren't coming here. And saying no is definitely not a good idea, but I don't think yes is necessarily a good idea either. I'm gonna say yes.
Who did you tell?
Just a friend.
Where do they live?
I'm not gonna tell you.
You think you can play games with me? You're obstructing an investigation, and if you think I'm gonna let you dick me around, you have another thing coming. I'll be back later on with some tools that make you start giving me straight answers.
Some tools, huh? Yeah, just leave me in this room with all these priceless paintings and such. Oh, am I actually chained up? I am. I'm chained to the radiator. The radiator is firmly stuck to the ground. He took my file, so I can't free myself. What? That was really awkward. Okay, I'm realizing this game. Sometimes when I click on things, suddenly my mouse Oh no. No, yeah. Y'all, mouse cursor lock is one line of code. Put cursor lock in your game. I'm lucky I haven't accidentally stopped my recording. I'm glancing over now. Jesus Christ. Please. I'm trying to look at things in the game. Window's too far away to reach. Hi, hello. I'm gonna give you this voice. You must be the new guest. I apologize, of course, for the poor hospitality, but I do hope you'll forgive us, considering the odd circumstances of your arrival. That's if they're gonna kill me. Kill you? No, I rather doubt it. Charlie just tends to be a bit dramatic about these sorts of things. A real fire and brimstone sort of fellow with the yelling and the foul language. Between you and me, I'm not very fond of him. In fact, he's a real brute. But all the same, he's good at keeping the order around here, so you know how it goes.
I gotta pee.
Hmm? Ah, yes, I see the issue. Well, for now, perhaps I'll have someone bring you a pot. If needs must, just pull your trousers down when no one's looking. I don't know about that. We'll figure out a more long-term solution later on, don't worry. Yeah, I don't understand what's happening when... Because, like, it seems like... Right now, it seems like the cursor is locked in. But then it'll randomly unlock. And then I'll end up clicking on something on the other screen. This building has a rich history, you know. Designed by Philippe Moreau, the nephew of the painter Gustave Moreau. In fact, right behind you is Moreau's painting of Prometheus. I was looking at that. It's the original, in fact. You're one of the few to have the opportunity to see it in person.
The numb in his liver?
But I'm already getting off track. Philippe Moreau, they probably say Philip, but Philippe Moreau was a distinguished alumnus of the École des Beaux-Arts, and this is one of his best or something. It's rather magnificent, don't you think? But look at me chatting away when you don't even have a chair to sit down on. Let me grab one from the other room. Or you could just shuffle one of those over here. There, that should be more comfortable. Now, can I offer you some water? Tea, perhaps?
Water would be nice.
Still sparkling?
I like sparkling.
Excellent. I'll have one of the staff bring you a glass. But for now, I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me. I must make a call in a few minutes, so I can't linger much longer. Rest assured, though, I'll be back around this evening to see how you're settling in. Will this even let me sit? Okay, bye, sir. Yeah. Oh, there's something about sometimes when I click on things, it like yoinks the cursor and puts it... It just did it again. It yoinks the cursor and puts it out of the game window. That's really odd. Okay. Well, I take my cursor lock rant back. Sort of. Something's going on here, though. I'm gonna get in trouble for having this chair, I feel like.
Let me out of here. Why you chain me like you chain Prometheus?
Oh. Oh, maybe he was the elderly gentleman and this is the other name. Wow, I was expecting someone more intimidating, I guess.
And I should have given the other gentleman this voice.
This is all a misunderstanding. Seems pretty straightforward to me. You're in my house, but you're not supposed to be in my house. Ergo, you're an intruder, and my chief of security is dealing with you as such.
Let me go.
Why would I want to do that?
Because I'm innocent and it's unethical to detain me here.
Oh god, don't tell me you're one of those people, always on your high horse, complaining about ethics and rights and injustice.
Yes.
Honestly, I don't care if you're innocent or not. I have no opinion on the ethics of detaining you here. I hire a security guard to answer those questions for me. And from the looks of it, Charlie has the situation under control, so this really isn't any of my business. Now, if you'll excuse me. Anybody else gonna come visit me? I mean, this radiator's probably kind of old. I feel like if we pulled hard enough, we could probably, you know, like, we wouldn't be free, but we could drag the radiator around with us. Alright, cool. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I like the sound of the premise, the general premise. Yeah, I'd say this seems like it could be pretty cool. I don't know what was going on there with there was something about maybe just because, like, okay, I could technically click on the chairs, but I wasn't supposed to be, and that was like kicking me out of the game window or something. The demo didn't like knock my socks off or anything, but I still was very interested in where we were going with this. I'll probably want to check out the full version whenever it drops. I don't know. Let me see if I can pull up Steam here. I don't know if they have a set date on this yet or not. TBA. I mean, it is surreal for sure. I don't know if there was supposed to be any nudity in any of that. If like one of those characters was supposed to walk up to me naked. I don't know. Because I did unclick the nudity thing because I was like, well, I'm putting this on the YouTubes and until I know what it is. It might have just been the way that the statues looked in the corners or something. It could have been that. You know, they just like filed that down a little. I don't know. Mouse Council is the developer / publisher. And this is the only game listed under that name currently. So yeah, I'm curious to see where this goes. I'll drop a link in the description if you want to have a peek at the game for yourself.